Oh my gosh, it's finally happening. We're back at the most magical place on Earth, the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. And we're here for the most special occasion of the whole year, as Walt Disney World and the Magic Kingdom turn 50 years old. They're calling it the world's most magical celebration, and even though technically it'll go on and on all year long and maybe then some, we're here now because tomorrow is the big day itself, the day that Roy Disney dedicated Walt Disney World, completing his brother Walt Disney's vision and ushering in 50 years of memories. I know some of the all-time favorite moments of my life have been spent at Walt Disney World. And I know that thousands, even millions of other people feel exactly the same way. So because this place means so much to so many, we've come here to bring you along with us to Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary. So hold on to your R for Adventure hats and strap in for an experience, because tomorrow, the world's most magical celebration begins. All right. Here we go. It's still mostly dark outside with the sun just below the horizon. And we got a pretty good parking spot, so early worm with the bird or whatever. Only 3 things get me out of bed this early: a birth, a death, and epic adventure. People are definitely starting to stream in, and why shouldn't they? Today is going to be epic. One for the history books. Ah. As much as I love the monorail, on a day like today, it's gotta be the boat. Dude, look at it out there. The Magic Kingdom. There's just something romantic about riding on a boat. Check out that sunrise. It's magic time. Look at that. That's why I love Florida. Look at the light out there. All right, people were clapping and cheering when that gate came down, and I don't blame them. I don't know what makes today so different than yesterday. People are starting to stream in like crazy. Excitement is in the air. It feels palpably different to yesterday, even though they were just one sleep apart. Look at this. Here's today's souvenir map. It's official. The park isn't even technically open yet. This is still all before rope drop. But you can see those news cameras pointed this way towards Main Street USA and the castle. So that's the way we're going. Dude, look at this. Would you look at the size of that crowd? Oh man. Look at the Emporium over here. The line stretches all the way back to the gate and then some. Both it and the Main Street Cinema across the road are completely overwhelmed with people trying to get that 50th anniversary merch. Oh! You know what that means? It means it's time for the magic to begin. This is awesome. Technically, the park hasn't even opened yet. There's just a little early admission for hotel guests. But up ahead, I see some Disney characters, and they're all decked out in 50th anniversary garb. People still say garb, right? Oh, I see. They're on a float filling for TV. All right, 2 more minutes till the early entry park opening. Let's see if anything happens. All right, there's all the characters heading up inside the castle. Well, nothing happened at 7:30. Looks like everyone's waiting the extra 30 minutes here till rope drop. Oh, look at that. The sun is coming up over Tomorrowland and shining on that 50th anniversary castle. I should mention there's nothing in the program about any kind of ceremony or shindig. Everyone's just sort of waiting to see what happens. Oh, the rope is down. Everybody's moving a little closer. Motion! Motion, things are happening! I've never seen so many thousands of people move so suddenly, and yet so orderly. Oh, there's a photographer up there. Everybody wave! Everybody wave!
It's time to make your way to Cinderella Castle for a very special presentation.
Oh! Here it goes!
Everybody, welcome to the Magic Kingdom! For 50 years, the magic of Walt Disney World has called out the people all around the world, and we are so excited to have you party with us.
Yay!
Howdy, guys! It's great to see ya! We're so glad you could be here with us to open the parks. Oh, wow! What a special moment!
All right, Mickey's bringing out all the Disney characters. They're welcoming us to the anniversary. And here it comes.
Please walk slowly and carefully on to your next adventure.
Well, there weren't any giant scissors, but at least things started off with a bang. Look at this. I knew if I got closer, I would find friends.
You're gonna find here.
Friends! Hey, look, he's smart. He's got the mask on. Look at that. What's up, man? Not much happened, but at least there was no crooked banner like 5 years ago.
Number 45th, they had a banner there.
Crooked one.
We were one of the few here, and then they pulled it back in after like 30 seconds.
30 seconds, like,
like,
just kidding.
That's it.
That was it.
Well, this one, many close it out by just saying, like, have a good one. On to your next adventure. Are we supposed to leave? Is that it?
Dude, it is crazy. It seems like just yesterday we were here for the 45th anniversary. Where in the world did those last 5 years go? Time really does fly by. Check it out, dude. Look at this long line of people all here to take a photo with the golden statues of Mickey and Minnie in front of the castle for the 50th anniversary. These golden statues are all over the place. There are tons of them just in the Magic Kingdom. Most of them are in the hub near the castle, sort of in and around the bushes by the partner statue, but not all of them. Yesterday, at odd intervals, we kept running into random golden characters. So keep your eyes peeled. Speaking of keeping your eyes peeled, look at Donald Duck and his 50th anniversary finery. I think they're filming Good Morning America over here or something. There's always something going on. Speaking of which, people are starting to gather here around the hub, waiting for the brand new Mickey's Celebration Cavalcade. Everybody wants to get a glimpse of that mouth and his new dud. Here it comes, Dolly! It's Mickey's Celebration Cavalcade! Look at that, it's Minnie Mouse in all her 50th anniversary glory. Goofy and Pluto hanging out. And then here he comes, Mickey Mouse himself. Look at this guy. Just like the art never seems to age. Yes, party time. We're going full 50th. Oh, I hope my 50th birthday party is this fun. Believe it or not, the way the pandemic put things on sort of a tight footing, that's one of the main attractions today. Another one of the main attractions, though, is all of the 50th anniversary merchandise that hit the shelves today, which apparently includes some limited edition popcorn buckets, like the pink ones just over here. But like always, if you want to get one of these on the first day, prepare to stand in a line. And I mean a serious line. A line for the decade. A line for the centuries! Would you look at the size of it? Oh, this guy's already got his popcorn. Look at you, dude!
Oh, yeah!
How many lines did you have to stand in for that?
3.
More buckets! Look at all these buckets! Dude, that is some devotion right there. And like I said, that's just for popcorn buckets. You also have the merch they're gonna have all year long during the 50th and the special merch just for today. That's why those merch lines were out of control for the Emporium and the Main Street Cinema this morning, to say nothing of the virtual queues to get into some of the other secret locations. Now, normally I would skip the line for the merch and go straight to the rides, but this morning our friend Kevin got in the virtual queue and he's bringing us along to check out some of the sick merch. You got the popcorn line over here and the virtual queue return. It's madness, madness, I tell you, under this big top. There's still a little bit of a queue after you check in with your text message, but luckily there are fans and most of it indoors in the air conditioning. And good thing, because it's already powerful warm out here. The cool thing is they gave this little catalog to people waiting in the line, and you can actually mobile order before you even get in. Not only that, but they have a sign out front so that when things become unavailable, they can let the whole line know about it. Highly efficient. I'm not sure I'm gonna buy anything, but Kevin invited us to come inside, so that's what we're doing. Ah, they've got some on display. So this is what the fuss is all about. This sick merch. It's funny because they have it at either end of the tent. So as you make your way through the line, you have plenty of chances to check out the products. Oh, dude. Look at that, it's packed. It's like Pleasure Island in there. Oh, I don't need these. Oh, and here it is. We made it inside. This is interesting. Limiting 2 per guest. They got this massive poster, these epic shiny mugs, water bottles. Everything has sort of a holographic tint to it, which I like. And that even includes the cloth merchandise, like this bucket hat everyone's fussing over. And even the Spirit jerseys. Of course, dude, look at all that shininess. It's all cool, I don't know that it's the merch for me. The shirts are pretty neat. It's kind of like a sweater. It's like a thick sweater shirt. A sweatshirt of some kind. They also have a couple of more regular looking t-shirts. Ooh, as well as that fancy poster. Look at that, shiny. Even some 50th anniversary Christmas ornaments. One thing I do think looks pretty cool are these sort of Letterman style jackets. Nice and embroidered and everything. Fancy. I kind of get the feeling that'll be around all year if I wanted it. We're in here, like I said, because we almost never do this on these big days, and we wanted to see the madness. All right, the line's pinching down to another room. Ooh, for $3, I might get a tote bag. We like to use those for groceries. A good thing we snagged it now, because once you leave the first room, there's no going back. Are you enjoying the shopping experience, Kevin?
I feel very close to you.
Almost there. Oh, finally, we're under the big top. This is where they have all the annual pass holder merch. I gotta say, dude, I'm finding this all kind of fascinating. Normally, we avoid the crowds like the plague. So I'm coming into this merch frenzy thing as a total outsider. Ooh, look over here. They've got the annual pass holder pin. Oh, and here's the limited release one. The ones with the date printed right on them. That I think I will get, just as a souvenir. Dude, there are people in here that were in that virtual queue and in that line for an hour. And some of them are talking about another pin area they have to go to, because apparently they released a whole set of attraction pins. But personally though, I think I'm good. I gotta give all those crazy Disney merch hunters props. Thanks, Kevin, bye! It's a hustle, all right. All right, I feel a little bit like a flat tire. We got up at 5 o'clock this morning after going to bed at like, I don't know, 3 a.m. or something like that. Plus I'm still on California time, really, so I think we're in desperate need of caffeine, number one. And even though it's still relatively early, maybe a little lunch for breakfast or something like that. Because I want to be in party mode, but I'm going down. Lord help me, I'm going down. There's only one solution. We're gonna have to skip school today and acquire some provisions. Gluten-free chicken tenders to the rescue. They brought back the good ones. At least at the Columbia Harbor House, Allie's favorite. Even though I'm not really supposed to be drinking any, I'm gonna drink about half a gallon of caffeine here. And hopefully we can start hitting these rides. Especially the ones that are turning 50. Oh, that hit the spot. Now finally we can get to the good stuff, the rides. There are many classic attractions here dating all the way back to 1971 when the Magic Kingdom opened, but perhaps none better to start with than the Haunted Mansion. Oh.
When hinges creak and doors change, and strange, frightening sounds.
Oh, the air conditioning in here is so good. I gotta warm myself by the fire.
Practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
Oh, time to head inside.
As always, my way.
It's been so long since I've been in the Haunted Mansion. Back home, it's the Haunted Mansion holiday. It's on Nightmare Before Christmas. Don't get me wrong, I love Jack Skellington too. But Nightmare Before Christmas always felt much more Christmassy to me than Halloween. Ooh. Here we go, Allie. Are you scared? Hold me, hold me. Oh yeah, don't forget about the picture. Smile under the mask. You never know if it's that first flash or the second flash. Gotta be ready for either one. Look at the size of this library. Yes! I'd like to borrow one of those books. Yes! Oh, the music room. I love the music room. What I really love is look out the window. Look at those creepy trees out there. It makes this mansion feel so big. I'm always gonna love the original, but the Disney World one is awesome. Some things are just classic, you know? And the Haunted Mansion is one of those things. It's another favorite thing. Look at the solarium. Look at the fog out there. How did they do that? What is that? Someone's come around tapping on my chamber door. Oh, it's everybody's mother-in-law. Oh, all right, time to get serious. There are spells going on in here. Listen. sounds like the recipe to a Cajun stew. Oh, Allie, will you come with me to the ball? Good, because it's my friend's birthday. We want you to be there when we pull out the candles. People always ask me, which haunted mansion is better? Of course I'm always going to love the original. The original is the original. But the Magic Kingdom one has those extra scenes. So it really makes me want to love the Magic Kingdom one more. But then I remember that the Magic Kingdom still doesn't have the Hatbox Ghost. They've got a lot of other epic stuff. Sometimes it feels better lit, the graveyard somehow feels bigger, but still no Hatbox Ghost. Oh look, we're stopping! Ah! Grandma! Woo! Look at that. There's the hidden Mickey right there in that guy's hand. You see it? Hidden Mickey! I don't usually go for hidden Mickeys that much. That one always stuck out to me. Oh, I think we're headed away. This guy isn't headed at all. You know, another thing they had back in 1971? A lot of hitchhikers. Joe probably landed better back then. Oh, dude. Who doesn't love themselves a little haunted mansion, especially the Disney World version? So many extra scenes, so many bonus ghosts manifesting themselves.
Not to mention, you know, they had a pet cemetery.
Dude, all that food and then all that air conditioning made me so sleepy. So before we head into the Hall of Presidents or the Country Bear Jamboree or any of those other opening day attractions, I think we should head over to a ride that's gonna get my pulse beating a little harder. Something a little wild, perhaps. Side note though, I love things like this. Little things like this are what make Disney World amazing. And look at that, it's Big Al! I'm your #1 fan! There was blood on the saddle and blood on the ground. It was all over the place. Bye, Big Al. I'll come back and see you when you're playing. Okay, at showtime. Look at that guy, dude. So handsome. All right, and now it's time to wake up. Cause this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness. Fire up the banjos, Ma. We're going for the gold. Sean's house! Yeah! Get her up! Get her down! There's no more earthquake going on in here, really. But this part still rocks! And safely back to the station. Oh, now I'm starting to feel better. By the way, you see these totem poles over here? The original totem poles at Walt Disney World actually came from the Indian village at Disneyland. These could be them, although if so, they've been heavily modified. But the original Indian village back home, which I did a documentary on, was torn down at about the same time Walt Disney World was built to make room for none other than a copy of one of Walt Disney World's opening day Magic Kingdom attractions. And our next stop,
Grizzly Hall, home of the Country Bear Jamboree. All right, y'all ready? 1, 2, 3.
Henry, what's going on? Let's get on with the show. Now, Buff, be patient.
Yeah, we ain't going anywhere anyhow.
on, but I gotta say, that was a very good performance. I could barely contain myself in here. Hey, look, it's Peter Pan. That's good timing. Off to Neverland. Speaking of being off to some land, it's probably about time we stuffed a little Adventureland into our day. Ah, look at this place. This reminds me we've got to get a Dole Whip today. It's definitely warm enough for one, if I haven't mentioned already. It is blazing hot out here today. Ooh, this reminds me, when we were over here with Brett Iwan, the official voice of Mickey Mouse yesterday, we learned something new just over here. It's the smallest hidden Mickey at Walt Disney World. Look at that. It's Allie's size. It's right down here. So small. Ooh, now this is where the tough choices begin. We have a pair of opening day attractions. The world famous Jungle Cruise, which of course they just changed very significantly, or the beautiful Swiss Family Robinson tree house. Not a big fan of heights, but since it is rare for me, what better way to celebrate the 50th? I gotta say, as nervous as it makes me going up there, it is possibly one of the most gorgeous spots in all of the Disney parks. Especially the ground parks. You know, the parts down here, they're so awesome, you almost don't even need to go up there, right? Right? All right, fine. Up and away, no problem. Just kidding. A little bit of a problem. Little bit of a problem. Look at this. Allie's not bothered at all. Oh, hi, Jackie.
Ahoy, matey.
Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. If going to Disney theme parks has taught me anything, it's that Swiss people are crazy. Part of me wants to be like, wow, this is beautiful. Let's enjoy it. And the other part of me wants to keep living. That's 23 Skidoo. Oh, the Swiss Family Robinson treehouse. 50 years of terror. The ground. Solid ground! No disrespect to the Swiss, but I prefer living la vida terra firma. You know what? I was gonna keep going with this opening day attractions theme, but then I realized the 50th anniversary isn't about celebrating for a day. We've got a whole year to celebrate, which means we get to enjoy all the magic this kingdom has to offer. Yeah! You miserable
Everyone a England!
Not lest they be laying golden eggs.
The gentlemen want the rum. Don't jump in.
Hey, watch the rum!
If I was a pirate, that's the one I'd be, right there. Right there. Oh no, that looks like my college roommate's bedroom. Wait a minute, whoa. This is wild, dude. It's only about 4:30 in the afternoon and already there are people legit camped out, all waiting for the fireworks show tonight, which doesn't happen until 9. Holy Clarabelle cow. I have to give these people credit. They want it and they want it bad. They've gone full Disney. Even though we're operating on like 1 hour of sleep and we're really tired, we are trying to make it at least until the fireworks happen, right, Allie?
Yes.
Can you make it?
I think so.
Think we can make it, but I don't know whether or not we're gonna get a good spot for them. I'm pretty hardcore, but I don't know if I'm that hardcore, you know? Oh, dude, I forgot to point these out earlier. Look at that, look at the pumpkin coaches instead of the normal Mickey pumpkins since they're not doing the Halloween party. I am a little curious why they didn't put a little 50 on it though. But maybe that'll come after Halloween. All right, before we run out of film, batteries, and willpower, we're gonna pivot back to the 50th anniversary stuff to get Allie a Tomorrowland treat. It's a very great, big, beautiful tomorrow at Anti-Gravity's because this is where they're serving up the Uncle Orville Great, Big, Beautiful Tomorrow Sundae. And what exactly makes it Uncle Orville Sunday, you might be asking? They serve it to you in a big old bathtub. Look at that. No privacy at all around their place. I heard about this and I was like, oh, we've got to get you one of those. I had no idea, one, how huge it would be, and two, that that it comes with a little bit of a hefty price tag. It's about 16, 17 bucks, something like that, but I could tell you're gonna enjoy every bite of that.
Oh yeah.
Dude, look at the size of this Magic Band collection.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, it's gargantuan.
Almost 50 years in the making.
Dude, and so are you, dude. You're taller. Yeah, 50 years of Magic Bands. Just the way Walt wanted it to be. Look at her. She's so happy. Look at that. Uncle Orville, of course, for those of you who don't remember, is the old uncle in the bathtub from the Carousel of Progress, which technically didn't show up in the Magic Kingdom till 1975, but like I said earlier, we're celebrating all 50 years, not just the first year. We can enjoy all that the Magic Kingdom has to offer, whether that's the People Mover, whizzing on the galaxy through Space Mountain. Wait, I mean whizzing through the galaxy on Space Mountain. What did I say before? Disregard that last bit. Or enjoying an opening day classic by cruising along down the almost untouched opening day attraction, the Tomorrowland Speedway. All right, here we go on the Bob Gurr original design Autopia cars for Disneyland at the Magic Kingdom Tomorrowland Speedway. We were just with Bob out here the other night, and I know he'd be glad. We're driving the red one. All right, Allie. What you guys don't know is that Allie is a speed demon.
I suck at driving these.
No, you're a great driver. You're definitely a very excellent driver. I'm still always on the hunt for one of these fiberglass bodies from the old Disneyland one, so Bob can help me build a hot rod version and we can do something crazy with it. Someday, Jennifer, someday. Oh look, Tron! Uh-oh, I don't want to alarm you, Allie, but I think the car behind us is following us. It hasn't made any turns for a long time. It's right on our tail. I love the Speedway because you're essentially having the same experience, minus a little bit of track shortening for Tron, as visitors were having 50 years ago today, back on October 1st, 1971. This is a true Disney World classic. Dude, ours is so slow. These people behind us have been gaining on us the whole time. Well, we're not gonna win any trophies, but at least we had a great time. All right, we're coming in for a landing. And I think next up, we're gonna have to hunt for some dinner, because as hard as it is for me to believe it, well, every part of me but my sore feet, we've now officially been here from sun up to sun down. Dude, that's nuts. We literally watched the sun rise over Space Mountain and set over Splash Mountain. And now, after a quick dinner at Pecos Bill's, are thoroughly enjoying the evening breeze. I was starting to feel like a melted crayon on the sidewalk before, but now the soft vibes of Liberty Square at night are restoring my soul. Wait a minute, what's that? Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. For the 50th, they've added all new projections to the castle at night. Whoa.
We gather together as our dreams unite the swirling mixing dust, creating a beacon that shines out in the celebration of 50 years of the most magical place on earth.
Would you look at that? That is gorgeous. If I'm reading the pamphlet right, I think this is called Beacon of Magic when they light up the castle. I could be wrong though. There's been a lot of confusion and mixed signals today. Or whatever that's called. It is gorgeous.
It looks so pretty.
Whoa, and look at this. Now all these people are standing here just waiting for the fireworks. It's gonna be more than an hour. Not only are Allie and I a little too sore to be standing here for another hour, but we've also heard a lot about how great the projections are gonna be on Main Street, so I'm not sure this is the spot for us anyway.
Plus, we don't have to see him tonight.
That's true. I keep forgetting. We're gonna be here for a few days. All I really wanted to do was make it all day until I hear those kabooms, and I'll feel like we did it. I'll feel like we did the full 50th. So really, really quickly, we're gonna try to squeeze in a flight to Neverland, and hopefully, if it's quick enough, we might just get a little taste of the new fireworks. I just realized, if this line takes longer than it said on the sign, we could be taking an awfully big risk in terms of wanting to see fireworks anyway. But you know what, for Allie to visit Neverland, it's worth it. Look, Allie, it's your shadow. Am I dating her too? Look at that. We're back in Neverland. Allie's favorite place to visit. And my favorite place to go pirate watching. And mermaid watching. Whoa. just kidding. Bye, Tiger Lily. Bye, Lost Boys. Ooh, heading towards Skull Rock. How funny does Mr. Smee always look, dude? What a classic comedy character. Always hilarious without having to say anything. Uh-oh. These guys must have taken an Ambien. Good job, Peter Pan. Everybody always thinks I'm in Hook's voice right here. Listen. It is a little funny, I guess. Well, like Adam the Woo and all them are always busting up laughing at that.
Help me! Mr. Smee, help me!
All right, that was even less than the sign estimated. I guess there's nothing left to do but to head out to Main Street and see what happens. Whoa! Allie got a weird notification from the Walt Disney World app saying that all the Main Street viewing locations were full. At first I was like, full? How full could it be? But if you look behind me, you'll see it is very full. Dude, would you look at the size of this crowd? Holy moly. Bystanders, looky-loos, tripod squads. And I can now confirm it is indeed packed all the way to the train station and then some. So I think the game plan is we're gonna stand here and see if we can peep a few of the projections on the buildings. Oh, we found our friends. And look at this. A partially obstructed view! Wow, that looks like it's probably impressive! I'm so excited to partially see this! Alright, I can see the fireworks starting, but what I really want to see is when those projections get started on the sides of the buildings. So far, the songs sound pretty Disney-ish. They're building! They're building! Actually, except for not seeing the castle, this really isn't that bad of a view. Oh, there they come! Look at that! Alright, that does look pretty darn cool. Whoa! Of course, we're used to that at Disneyland in California by now. But it's always awesome to see projections incorporated into a fireworks show. Look at this though. Ellie's having like 10 times more fun than just watching a cute baby out here. Aw, she's getting baby crazy. Alright, now that we've seen a little bit of projections, I'm kind of curious whether or not we can actually go and sneak a peek at that castle. So we're gonna go free range back here. See if we can get closer to those kabooms at least. Well, change of plans, trying to go up the side, led them to take us backstage and pop us out in Tomorrowland. Wow! At least the explosions are bigger. Look at the size of those fireworks. Wow! Look at that! Amazing! Well, I don't know what all the projections look like on Main Street or on the castle itself, but I gotta tell you, at least from what I have been able to see, I don't hate it! I don't hate it at all! Wow! Oh, dude, that was awesome. Forget which show you're watching. I forgot how fun it is just to watch fireworks. And look at that. Look at those projections up there. Dude, that is sweet. I am looking forward to catching the rest of that show this week. Well, the main thing was, at least we got to experience the whole day together. Both you and me, Allie, and of course us and all of our friends. The 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World and the Magic Kingdom, from sun up to sundown and then some. And the crazy thing is, this year-long celebration is just beginning, so there's so much left for us to see and do. For today though, I think that's about all our sore feet can take. We've done all we could with our 1 hour of sleep, but don't worry, there are more Walt Disney World adventures just ahead. So stay tuned for more Random Land. Check out our online store and all the links down below. You know the drill. And we'll see you next time. For now, you've done your duty. You can go home and sleep well. that. There's Tom doing all the media stuff. Hi, Tom.
Hey.
What? Look, I spotted Mickey Mouse.
Justin.
What?
Quit following me, dude.
What's that thing you told me to do earlier?
Did you hear that whistle?
Yeah.
It's being blown at an appropriate level, unlike when you blew the whistle.
Aww. 50 years of honey buckets. Hey, Allie, do you know what this is right here?
What?
This is a Walt Disney World secret. It's so secret, you've probably never heard about it before. You see this bag right here? Yes, it's a tribute to beans like you, but it's also the top secret Walt Disney World bean bag. Hashtag Walt Disney World bean bag. Don't tell anyone, okay? It's our secret. The famous Walt Disney World bean bag. Beans. Stay tuned. Right? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Tomorrow. Store studios. Wait a minute. Big Al? There was
I'm liver lips.
mustard on the t-shirt and sweat on
what do you think of my
his
shirt?
lip. Dude, that is actually a sick shirt.
Nothing says
Punk?
Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary.
Yeah, like a punk rock cat.
Punk rock cat
with
the
green
necklace,
glasses.
Green glasses.
That's 80s.
And a sweet hawk.
And a sweet hawk.